So hi, I hope you can hear me. It's loud enough. Okay, I will show you an example of our Smart City Guide web app application. It's built in HTML5 with CSS3 and JavaScript. So the concept. So we have first our enablers, which we built for the Smart City Guide. We have the content enrichment enabler, the Open City database, and the recommendation as a service. They are all specific enablers, and we added the object storage generic enabler for pictures and videos which are made while the app. So, what's the concept of a Smart City Guide? The concept of a Smart City Guide is to make a trip more easy for you. So first, when you want to go to another city, you have to plan the trip. Most of us want to plan the trip. So there you can use the Open City database for the informations of point of interest, and you can use the recommendation as a service to get recommendations for your trip. So maybe you are more an entertaining guy or want to make more culture things. You can get recommendation for your trip, and also you can get recommendation for your for the hotels where you want to live, and yeah. Then you make the trip. While the trip, you can use your app where to localize you and look what points of interest are next to you. And after the trip, you often have to report your trip. So you're finished, and your friends want to know where were you, what photos you get, maybe you have some films, and that's the third phase of a Smart City Guide. Yeah. So here's how you can show your points of interest, some examples. For the Smart City Guide web app, we have 3 different layers. We have one map layer, you maybe know, like Google Maps, where you have the points of interest in there in different colors. The colors are categories like daily life, education, entertainment, and shopping. So you can switch the layer, and then you have a gallery layer. All information like the pictures and the names, links are from the Open City database. So you have another traditional layer, the list layer, where the content is. There you have the pictures, the name, and and how far you are from this point of interest. For the recommendation, it's also interesting to get weather information. When you are in a city, want to go there, then maybe you want to know what you have to wear because it's maybe raining or it's cold. So you get weather information, then you get information about the city. And in our application, we have the opportunity to filter our points of interest. So maybe you are not interested in shopping, you can switch off all shopping POEs. Or you want also check in a POE, and you want that the POE is not shown on the map when you visit it. Yeah. And then another view of our Smart City Guide application is the detailed view. We have information about like a description, opening hours, how you get there, more further informations, how many it costs. You can also check in there, given a rating. For the recommendation, it's important. And you have FOKUS on the left, where you can focus one point of interest, bookmark it, check in, make it already visit. Or you can see right down the add a movie. You can add movies and photos in there. You can enrich them with the enabler content enrichment. You see in the back also. The content enrichments are videos where you can tag other things. So you have maybe a video here at the Brandenburger Tor in Berlin, and you say, oh, that's not only the Brandenburger Tor interesting in this video, maybe there is a nice bar or something, and you want to tag it so the people can see in the video of the Brandenburger Tor there are interesting things. Yes. And now also important that you can add something to the database. So the Open City database, they are not only to read, you can add something. You can add it with photos, videos, with the longitude and latitude, a name, a description. Then you have to choose the city, yes, and the genre like education, entertainment, and so on. And if you add it, they will be at the Open City database. So this is it. If you want to see more, you can go to the demo in the corner there. And we are open for any questions now.